As a labor union leader, what do you think is Governor Seyi Makinde's uniqueness?
Okay, thank you. Number one thing that makes him unique is his openness and availability. As a governor, we've had a series of complaints from some of our people in other state councils, how difficult it is for them to even reach their principal. Engineer Seyi Makinde, as the number one employer in Oyo State, has shown that he's open, he's available, and whenever we want to reach out to him, we are always granted audience. I believe that is number one thing that as labor leaders in the state we have enjoyed. It has been very difficult for us as labor leaders to speak about this government as led by Engineer Seyi Makinde without sounding as if we are his hype men. It has been wonderful. It has been magnanimous. It has been seriously good. And it is not far-fetched going by the series of awards that he has been winning. And even before the award, the NBS came out sometimes in September 2024 and stated categorically that Oyo State Government is the number one labor-friendly state in the southern Nigeria and number two in the entire nation. That tells us what he has done and how much he has given into the welfare of workers in the state. And we can see it by the unending recruitment that has been going on in the state. In his first time, he recruited 5,000 teachers. Just at the beginning of the second time, Subeb took in 7,000 people. Tescom took in 7,500. Medical and health workers comprising of doctors, nurses, we have 1,500 of those. And even in the school, non-teaching staff, they recruited 3,000 non-teaching staff for schools across Oyo State. Some ad hoc staffs in the local government, they regularized their employment. They were just casual workers. They regularized, brought them to the mainstream of local government employment. And some other staffs that were thrown away before, they looked into their case by case, each and every one of them. And those people that have good cases, he absorbed them back into mainstream employment. And even with the promotions that they have lost over the period of the time when those issues were ongoing, there were some OISADEP workers that were also regularized back into the mainstream of Oyo State employment. Like 791 people were taken into Oyo State civil servant. I'm not talking about Subeb or Tescom now. I mean civil servant of Oyo State. 791 people were recruited. I can go on, and that is why I said he has put us in a very difficult position, though a positive one, because it is what we say that we are going to talk about. When there are issues, we shout, but when there are no issues and we can see things that are positive like this, in the same vein, we must say it out so that people will know, so that others will be encouraged. And I make bold to say that Governor Seyi Makinde has laid a foundation of which anybody that is going to occupy Agodi, maybe after him, May 2027, cannot afford to go lower. It will become an issue because Oyo State people, Oyo State workers, we are used to what he has given unto us already. Since he came into office 6 years ago, he has made sure that he paid workers' salary on or before 25th of every month. That used not to be the narrative before. As far as we are concerned, now in Oyo State, it is something extraordinary to us. Yeah, we have listened to people's arguments who says that, yeah, but that is his basic duty that he should do. But my question to them is that for those people that were not doing it then, what were we able to do to them? Many states, even in Oyo State, governors that were not paying regularly, governors that were paying part payments, they turned workers' salary into akao. People are doing a job and they are giving them in bits. We were not able to do much to them. So we are very grateful for what it, and he has promised us that until we leave office, Oyo State workers will get their salaries on or before 25th of every month. He added 13th month to it. He has been paying it. When we were having issues due to the removal of the first subsidy, almost everybody were introducing wage award. But I can tell you that Oyo State and few other states, Oyo State is among very few states that were very, very religious with the wage award. And he didn't just do the wage award for workers alone. He extended it to retirees, 25,000 naira to workers, 15,000 naira to all retirees. And when the issue of minimum wage came, we were able to sort out without rancor. The team that met with us were very open. All the cards were on the table before we did the consequential adjustment. All this was the effort of the state government as led by His Excellency Engineer Seyi Makinde. He's been supportive, he's been very open. He will tell us, if you guys want anything, just bring justification. Let us look at it together. This is how much we are getting from the fact. This is our IGR as of today. How do we manage? And that is how we have been doing it. He will always say it, that is basic, his major objective is to put a system in place wherein people that are coming behind him will be able to key into and they will flow along. But be that as it may, we have seen tangible things too that is being done all around in the state. He has turned Ibadan especially, and even all other cities in Oyo State, into a place where you can enjoy driving in the metropolis. So lot of things like that. The circular road, we are saying it, the ongoing project on the airport, all these things will accumulate into what will make the life of workers in the state to be better. Before, if you are leaving Secretariat or Agodi Gate, you are going to the airport, you will have to be struggling. But now you can get there within the TUC. So all these things accumulate into what will make the life of Oyo State workers, and by extension, citizens of Oyo State, to be better. As labor leader, we have two basic duties towards our member. Number one is to make sure that they stay on their work, and number two is that their welfare package is getting better on daily basis. Apart from paying workers' salary promptly, I've just listed series of employment. That is number one to us when more people are coming into employment. Series of employment that he has made over the period of 6 years that he has been in office with other people that are working with him. In the area of infrastructure, I could remember vividly the Omitutun bus that he provided, many of them. By 4 p.m. you go to Secretariat. These buses are being paid for at a very, very reduced price that will convey workers from their office to all major places in Ibadan. So that was done to relieve workers of transportation, which is major. One of the major things that is affecting workers today is moving from one point to the other, especially from Mondays to Fridays. But he provided the Omitutun bus. Even there is the Oyo State interstate transportation that just came now, especially to Lagos. Lagos and Ibadan, we easily interchange between ourselves. All those CNG buses, he provided them. And not only to workers, they will take people from Lagos to Ibadan at a very, very reduced price. I know now that we've extended it to Abuja, which is part of making life easier for workers. There was an issue before when we have retirees in Oyo State not even collecting up to 1,000 naira per month. The first thing he did was to make sure that, okay, everybody first come to 5,000 naira. So when the issue of wage award came, he gave everybody 15,000 naira extra, which means that there is no retiree in Oyo State now, no matter how you retire from work, that is getting less than 20,000. Before he now amended their money, we learned that it was during the time of Governor Alawa Akala that thing was last done. But he came in, he has amended it, he has restructured it in a way that, okay, because both retirees and workers, all of us are going to the same market. So he didn't leave them behind. And that is how he has been supporting them. I knew he supported them also, making sure that their hospital, through the SAFER program, so they can subscribe to the SAFER program, which is an health package with a very small amount of money. And people were chosen not on political alliance or basis. People were chosen from all local government, as in elderly, people that have retired who are benefiting from the SAFER program.